We begin on the NFL gridiron where the New York Football Giants suffered a setback Sunday at MetLife Stadium. They were within a score late in the fourth quarter, but New Orleans sealed the deal on another drive en route to a 32-18 victory. The loss dropped the G-Men to 1-3. Here's head coach Pat Shurmur and quarterback Eli Manning.
You just keep working. You just keep working, and you play your way out of it, and you coach your way out of it, period. That's what you do, and that's the reality of it, and that's what I trust that our guys and our coaches do.
Got off to a good start, had a good drive. I thought, we were, capable of moving the ball and making plays on this team. We just, just weren't able to do it. Got in some third and longs in the first half that we didn't convert on. They had some good calls, they had some good plays. They were going to make us. They weren't going to give us anything deep. They were trying to, take away all the deep stuff, make us go underneath, and that's fine. We're just going to have some long drives and just keep playing that way. And there's a few times they kind of knocked us out of good down and distance, and weren't able to sustain some drives.
Things don't look all that good. The Giants seem destined to miss the playoffs for the sixth time in 7 years, but I still have faith in Manning and Big Blue. The Giants look better than a year ago. They have a new coach and a lot of new faces. They'll need to get it together next Sunday in Carolina. Meanwhile, the New York Jets didn't look much better down in Jacksonville. Blake Bortles threw 2 touchdown passes as the Jags handed the Jets a 31-12 drumming. Jacksonville head coach and Bronx native Doug Marrone even attempted a 2-point conversion in the final seconds against the Jets, albeit failed, showing little respect for Gang Green, despite noting afterward that no swipe was intended. Yeah, right. The Jets are 1-3. On the baseball diamond, the New York Mets capped the regular season Sunday in a 1-0 victory over Miami. Noah Syndergaard pitched a complete game shutout, and Todd Frazier provided the only RBI the Amazons needed. It was a nice victory to close out the season, but it paled in comparison to Saturday night's tribute to Captain David Wright. The Mets won in extras on a walk-off from Austin Jackson. It was an emotional evening for Wright and the Mets. The captain got his last start in orange and blue, with Wright manning the hot corner and longtime teammate Jose Reyes getting the start at shortstop. We go back inside the locker room for more.
But this was surreal, and Jeff, spearheaded this thing, and I mean, it was coming to the ballpark. I didn't know quite what to expect. I knew things were going to be special when I pulled into the parking lot, and there were probably, 5 or 6 dozen fans waiting outside the parking lot. I think that's when it kind of hit me that this was going to be an awesome night. I think that's the best way that I could put it is tonight was awesome.
He exceeded all those expectations that I had on him, the type of guy he was. He's really authentic, and what you see in the media, that's the type of guy he is in the clubhouse as well.
It was just a special moment for me, and I know it was for everybody else, but I grew up watching this guy and watching how hard he played the game, and he playing the game the right way, and he was just really a role model for everybody.
We're very, very proud to have him as one of ours, and I got to tell you that the fans couldn't have been better, couldn't have been more gracious, and it was just great to be here and really fun to watch how this whole night played out, and all the hard work that went into it for David to just get back to this point, to be able to be out there in the big league field. So really proud of all that, and can't thank everybody enough, and especially the fans who came out tonight to see David.
Is there one moment above all else that you think is going to really stick with you about this night?
I mean, I would say the fans, my teammates. I held up good until I saw Mickey come out, and that kind of hit me. And then I turned around and I see our bullpen coming onto the field, and I saw all the guys from the dugout come onto the field. And for a split second, I kind of looked around the stadium and I saw all the signs and heard the chants, and everything kind of hit you at once. And I was like, God, here we go again. Here we go again. So I think I held up okay, but certainly emotional for me. But at the same time, one of the best, most loving experiences, I think that I've ever been a part of. That was something special.
It's likely the end of the road for both Wright and Reyes, the final two players on the Mets roster who played at Shea Stadium. It was a fitting tribute to Wright, who battled numerous injuries just to get back to the field. He's one of the game's good guys and will be missed in that locker room. I could see Wright making a great manager one day. He would be a player manager, no doubt about it. The Yanks fell in the season finale in Boston. The Red Sox won 10-2 Sunday. Boston finishes the season with 108 victories. The Yanks went 162 and broke the all-time record for homers. Doing so Saturday, second baseman Gleyber Torres' two-run homer and the fourth inning gave the Yankees number 265. New York tied the 1997 Seattle Mariners record of 264 in Friday's win over the Red Sox while clinching home field for the American League wildcard game against the Oakland Athletics. The Pinstripers would hit two more before the season wrapped, and that included another blast from Luke Voigt Sunday and the final homer of the regular season from Giancarlo Stanton on Saturday. Stanton has been plunked plenty of times, but by his own home run ball, the Yanks star homered over the Green Monster on Saturday, connecting in the seventh inning. Stanton then got quite a surprise from a strong-armed fan while rounding second base at Fenway Park. Shades of Rookie of the Year, Stanton was hit rounding the bases. You got to check it out on YouTube to watch the replay of that one. Time for some quick hitters from around the world of sports and MLS action. The New York Red Bulls topped Atlanta FC 2-0. The Red Bulls return on October 6th against San Jose. NYCFC and DC United will meet on October 21st as the regular season is winding down. The NBA preseason is gearing up. The Knicks and Washington play tonight. That game is in DC. The Knicks and the Nets play Wednesday in Brooklyn. That will be the first game of the preseason for the Nets. The NHL regular season is also upon us. The Rangers skate against Nashville in the season opener Thursday night at the world's most famous arena. Puck drops at 7:30 p.m. at Madison Square Garden. The Islanders begin their season Thursday night in Carolina. The Devils will host Edmonton in New Jersey Saturday. In motor racing, Lewis Hamilton can't be stopped in Formula One. He bested the field yesterday in the Russian GP. Those are the headlines. We hit the C-list for my American League Rookie of the Year. Earlier in the season, I thought the AL Rookie of the Year would come down to Shohei Ohtani and Gleyber Torres, but as the season unfolded and injuries to both Ohtani and Torres occurred, it became clear to me that Miguel Andujar was the one rookie that's never slowed down. Andujar surpassed Yankee royalty on Saturday, belting his 45th double of the season to break Joe DiMaggio's franchise record for two baggers by a rookie, which he set all the way back in 1936. Andujar is among the favorites to win the AL Rookie of the Year award and leads all first-year players with 170 hits, 92 RBIs, as well as the 47 doubles, which tied Fred Lynn for the AL Rookie record. He's also second with 27 homers as he battles the Angels' two-way threat Ohtani for the award. Andujar is also one of just 3 Yankee rookies to hit 27 homers, joining Aaron Judge, who hit 52 a year ago, and DiMaggio's 29. I realize I might be biased, but I really believe Miguel deserves the honor. He has the stats, and to be honest, the Yankees wouldn't be in the position they are in without him and Torres for that matter. They'll host Oakland Wednesday night. I'm sure Andujar doesn't care very much about the Rookie of the Year award. He's more focused on the more important trophy, the World Series trophy. That quest begins Wednesday night against the surging A's, who won 97 games, more than any other National League team. I think the Yanks could win it all, no doubt, and I hope Andujar gets his credit too. That's your sports. I'm Bobby C. Dr. Bob, Yanks, A's, Wednesday night. Who's taking it in the Bronx?
Who's going to take it? I think we were all hoping that the Yankees win, but how far? You're a great predictor. You said David Wright's going to go. He's going to be a player coach, but you think the Yankees will take it all away?
You know, I think they can. I mean, I said last week on the show that I thought they had the best roster of all the teams left in the playoffs, but that one-game playoff is always really tricky.
Yeah. Woo. Well, we do hope they go all the way.
Absolutely. It'd be great. Another championship here in the Bronx. Number 28, the quest for 28.
Ho! Everybody give Bobby C a big round of applause. Bobby, thank you. We love what you do. We love your work.
See you next Monday.
All right. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more next.